back. I'm so happy to see you guys back here. My name is Lynette. Welcome to Yaya's Cooking. So today, in honor of all the things that are going on, I feel like we just need to be praying for each other. I believe in Jesus Christ, and so I hope you guys don't mind if I just say a prayer real quick. If you don't believe in God, or if you believe in another God, or whatever it is that you believe, I totally respect that, and I hope that you respect me too. Okay, so God, I pray for every single person that's behind this screen, Father God. I pray that you just give them tremendous blessing, tremendous favor. I pray that you give them prosperity. I pray that you give them wisdom. I pray that you bless their families, their children, Father God. I pray that you give us hearts of compassion and understanding during this whole time. And I pray for the food, Father God. Let it come out fabulous. Let us love it. Let us nourish our souls as well as our bodies. And for everyone who makes it, let them love it. In Jesus' mighty name. So if you join me in that prayer, thank you. I appreciate you joining me in that prayer. And so today we are making piononos. You can find piononos at any beach in Puerto Rico because it's essentially just sweet plantains with beef in the middle, picadillo, if you will. And so we're gonna get started on making the picadillo. And another thing that I wanted to say was this is a really easy way of making piononos. Most of the time you need skewers or toothpicks to keep them together, but this is a really easy way. All you need is muffin tins. You don't need any toothpick, you don't need anything at all. We just need muffin tins. And so you'll see as I get started. So let's make some piononos. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut up some garlic. So I'm just gonna peel the garlic. This is bell pepper, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a chop. Everything needs to be cut up pretty small. So this is just a regular yellow onion. And just chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. So, and if you guys have any suggestions or just anything at all, just let me know. This is from the onions. The onions made me cry. But another thing that I wanted to say to you guys is thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for those of you who support my other social media channels. And I just ask that you guys bear with me while I continue to study how to edit videos better and how to have better lighting. And you know, there's a lot more that goes into YouTube videos than I bargained for, and I totally respect anyone who puts so much work into these channels. But I just wanted to thank you guys for that. This is for about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, just so you know. So there's 2 cloves of garlic, a whole onion, and a whole bell pepper. So I did half of one and half of the other. So that's what we have so far. And now we're gonna cut up some cooking ham. Jamón de cocinar is what we call it. Okay, so that's our ham. Now this is just regular bacon. This is culantro. It's not cilantro, it's culantro. But nowadays you can find these little beautiful leaves anywhere, in basically any supermarket. But if you can't find it, just use cilantro. I have everything here, so I'm just gonna, since I forgot to do the culantro, I'm just gonna give it a quick rough chop, and I'm only gonna use 2 because culantro a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just gonna roll them up and just cut them up, and just give them a slight chop. But that's so now that's it. Now we have everything we need and we're ready to go. And all the ingredients, guys, will be in the description below, so don't worry. To kind of, you know, you want it to be nice and crispy, so you get that contrast. So I'm gonna let this go on a little bit higher for a little bit longer. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes, and I know you can see that rich golden color on the bacon and on the ham, and I just want to dig in here and eat it already. But at this point, now we're going to go ahead and add our onion. Our garlic. Our bell pepper. Now we're going to go ahead and add the culantro. Now give it a quick stir. And it's already looking so good, guys. Can you see that? It looks so good. Okay, you can see it. And you're gonna leave it, stirring it occasionally. You're gonna leave this on medium-low for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back. Let's keep stirring. Now, if you're wondering why we just can't put it all together, there is a method to my madness. I'm not just trying to be extra. It really does make a difference when you let each layer of flavor kind of introduce itself to each other and then get married and have babies. That's what you want. So they've gotten married and they've had kids in there, and we are ready to go. So now I'm gonna turn my heat up to medium high. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our meat. And this is just about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. And we're just gonna saute this for a little while until all the red is gone and it's nice and brown. So this is where you wanna kind of season the meat. You wanna be real careful because it does have the bacon and the ham. 1/4 of a teaspoon of vinegar. And this is just to give it a little bit of a balance. I'm gonna put some garlic powder in. I'm gonna put some pepper. I wanna put some smoked paprika. And I'm sorry, and I'll have the exact measurements in the description box. Put a little bit of cumin, just a little goes a long way. I'm gonna put some oregano. And that is it for the seasoning. And I'll taste it once all the meat is browned. I will taste it for the salt, because again, I want to be real careful with the salt. Okay guys, so I went ahead and chopped up the hard-boiled egg, and I'm going to add it to our meat. You can use this same mixture for empanadas. It's good for anything like that. You can use it. It's good for all that kind of stuff. Oh my God, this is really looking good, guys. Now's the time to add alcaparrado. This is very common in Puerto Rican cooking. This is different from olives because it has capers and manzanilla. I love this. You don't have to add as much. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna add quite a little bit, and some of the juice also. So I'm gonna add some of the juice also. All right, that looks good. That looks really good actually. But because I absolutely love olives, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these. Just a little, not too much more. The last thing that we're gonna add in here is raisins. Now, this is also very traditional in Puerto Rican cooking. My grandma used to put it in absolutely everything. Carne con papas and picadillo, in her stuffings, and in her pasteles, which look for that video. I'm gonna make it soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, I'm only gonna add 1 box, but if you love raisins and you want it literally in every bite, go ahead and add about 2 boxes. One of these boxes is about 1.5 tablespoons, so if you want a little bit more than that, so go ahead and add 2. Now we're gonna get started with the plantains, okay guys? I know it's kind of a long video, but hang in there with me because it's gonna be worth it, okay? So you're gonna cut the ends off of the plantain. And then on the outside, not on the inside, on the outside, you're just gonna make a slit. And you know, you don't want to cut all the way in. You just want to, so the top can peel off. And then you're gonna peel it off. Remember, it ends. Now, this one's a little soft, but we're still gonna work with it. Okay. So there we have our, we're just gonna start making slits, right? So you're just gonna make a slit. Perfect. See, that one's perfect, and this one's good. This one's gonna be a little thick, but it's okay. So that's, and these we can use for the bottom, you know, like for the bottom of the muffin cup if you want to, but we're just gonna keep doing that. Okay, so I've cut all our plantains, as you can see. I did the best that I can, you know, and that's all we can do. It would be a good time to put your oil up to medium high. Gently, gently slide these in here. You don't want to do it too hard. You don't want to break them. So just as gently as possible, slide those in the oil. The first one's out, and we're gonna keep doing until we're done. Okay, so we are here, guys. Finally, we're at the assembly. We have our meat over here. We have our plantains ready to go over here. And we have our muffin tins right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grease our muffin tin. So I'm gonna use some butter and a paper towel, and I'm just gonna dip and then grease all the muffins just like this. I wanna make sure I grease the sides, because if not, you'll have a little bit of trouble taking them out. So I went ahead and whipped 2 eggs, and this is what's gonna keep our little piononos together. And here's a little trick I learned from my grandma. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. I'm gonna whip that together, and this is just gonna help everything stay together. It's just kind of like one of those things that you do. Each family has their own different way of doing this. So now you wanna put you want to add at least 3 teaspoons to the bottom, to each one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So the 2 eggs was perfect for the top, for the bottom, as you saw, but now we're going to need for the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more eggs for the top of these. 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. You know the drill. I think you know the drill by now. Eggs are ready to go. I like to put the 2 little pieces in the middle, and then you put it like that, like so. I don't know if you can see that. You see how I put it like that? And then the 2 pieces are in the middle with the egg. So now this last 2, we're gonna have to do them with little pieces of what we got left, but that's okay too. Alrighty. We're about done. Okay, guys. So once we're there, so now we're gonna fill them. Now on each one, we're gonna put the meat, and you're gonna see that this meat is gonna last, okay? It's gonna really go far. So just put some meat in each one, and you want to put it all the way to the top. You don't want to skimp on the meat. And we're just going to keep doing this until all of it's done. We're going to do egg, 1 more teaspoon at the top, and then a little bit of Parmesan. There you go, guys. Piononos in tin, in muffin pans. Now we're gonna put them in a 350-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. When you see it kind of like come together and it's a little bit bubbly, it's ready, and I'll show you when it's done. Look at this. Man, they look good. Look at, see? You can pick it up. I'm sorry. It's so good. It's bringing back all these memories of me sitting in the kitchen with my grandma Yaya. So Yaya, this one's for you. I love you so much, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching my video. Bye-bye. Guys,